Well, g'day there folks, Wednesday again, and today we've got a little bit of a challenge on, which is I've got to get a new ATM card because your ATM cards expire after 5 years, which threw me into a little bit of a quandary as to how do you do it? And I started to think about that, and something that Jack said to me last Friday, he said, has anybody ever done a video on all the contact numbers you need to know if something goes wrong here in Thailand? Like, you know, like what's the number for police? Like from Australia, police number is 000, no problem. In America, we all know it's 911. But what's the number here in Thailand? What's the number here in Thailand, darling, when you want to call the police?
Pardon?
When you want to call the police, what's the number for Thailand?
For police, 191.
191?
Yeah.
See? I didn't know that. Not that I've ever called the police. But anyway, I'm going to go through a list of those numbers that you might find essential here as we go out for lunch today and sort out my banking details. We'll give you a bit of an update as we go along. So here we are. This is at our local Kasikon bank. The only question I've got to ask is the fact that my branch is actually Petkisen branch. Will that be a complication because that's where I got my bank set up, and now we moved out here, you know, maybe I got to change bank locations, I don't know. Anyway, I've got my passport, I've got my bank book, I've got my card, I've got my yellow book, I've got everything I supposedly think I need, so let's see how we go.
What's number for bank book for you have Q for book?
I was 715.
I 7114.
Yeah.
What you think about 715 or 714? Goose number. You told
It's just
me.
a number.
What you told me.
It's just a number, darling.
You tell me 74.
714, 715.
714, 715.
This is for your lottery. This is for lottery.
This is for lottery.
Oh, she's a lottery, guys. That's what it's all about. Oh my
What you
God.
think?
Yeah, look, 714, that was your number, okay. Anyway, so like just an update there. Yeah, I did need my passport, I did need my Tabian Barn, that's the yellow book, and I did need my bank book. That were the three pieces of documentation I needed to do to get a new card, basically. Now she's going to sit there and sort of pick her lottery numbers, it's all good. But yeah, so we got a new card for another 5 years. Fairly straightforward. I tell you what, sometimes you got to think about the paperwork inside these banks. It is absolutely ludicrous. Page after page after page. Like I think there was sort of 9 documents I had to sign there just for a new key card or Visa debit card. And of course now I got the challenges tomorrow. I've got to go through all my banking and online presence and go and update all my numbers there as well. Anyway, so we've done our banking for the day. We're going to go and do some more. I'm going to get some food. I'm starving, really. So stick around and we'll talk about these other emergency numbers, which is what we were going to talk about today, wasn't it? Stick around. Okay, honey, come on now. We're at a restaurant. We've been here before. It's called After the Rain. My friend Paul actually recently visited here as well. Don't know whether it was on my recommendation or he just likes the place, but yeah, After the Rain. Appropriate because it's stopped raining for the day anyway. We'll go and order some lunch and we'll talk about these other little bits and pieces. Emergency numbers. Emergency numbers that you should know here and I don't. Yes, if you are feeling adventurous, you can get the little boats out and take photos and everything else.
You want to sit here?
Up to you, you can choose somewhere. Come. Oh, I got big swings up there. We will find somewhere. B10, B13, this one here, it's okay. This is close enough. It sort of looks safe enough, but with all the water we have here, I don't think we really need to be going swimming today. Yeah, considering the location of this little restaurant here, just up on whatever the name of that road is, we got a lot of farang here, considering this is bloody Nakhon Phanom. How weird. What's this you've bought now? More junk?
Yes, more junk.
More junk?
Yes.
Earbud with glowing
Not
light.
too expensive. from Chinese.
Chinese earbud เนี่ยเท่าไหร่
70 baht.
70 baht.
Yeah.
And we're wondering why Western society is suffering from the manufacturing side of industry. When, you know, like these things here come out of China for 70 baht and there's a profit in lot. Oh yeah. Cheap labour, that's what it's all about. Anyway, we are here. So, darling, what numbers do people need to remember for when they're in Thailand for emergency?
Number for emergency.
Yeah, all the emergency numbers.
Emergency for
Well, like we know police, 191. We
191.
Okay. So if you're a tourist, where you want to go if you're a tourist?
Oh, I don't.
Because you're not tourist, you not know this number. Yeah?
I know, but I forget.
I've got a damn fan blowing across the back of me here, which is I'm gonna try to get my timing right. Oh my God. But yeah, tourist number 1155. Let me just check that. I'm going totally off memory. Yeah, 1155 for the tourist police. You got to remember that one as well because they actually speak English, well, predominantly. They speak English and a few other languages as well. They're actually trained in the whole language dynamic of foreigners visiting Thailand, if you know what I mean. Okay, honey. What about if you want? That's right. Wait for the fan to go. Wait for the fan to go past. Jesus Christ. We picked the worst places to. Yeah. What number if you want to call an ambulance?
What?
You should know this one because B used to drive ambulance.
เดี๋ยวก่อนเดี๋ยว I'm not sure เนอะ
You're not sure? What about 1554? Yep. 155. You're looking them up now, are you? 1554 for ambulance. Of course, you can call the police as well, and they would redirect you, but that's another thing. If you want to get directly through for an ambulance situation, just call the number direct.
No 1669 ไม่ใช่หรอ
1669 for what?
Yeah.
Now, one of the things you've got to remember here, like, look, I'm just going to go through the rest of the list here as well because it might make it a little bit easier. But it's a bad number.
No. 1669 for problem for car.
Yeah, emergency call number. A medical emergency call is 1669, but an ambulance and rescue is 1554. Okay. So try to keep her in shot there as well, but you know.
Ambulance too นะ
Yeah. Different ads, yes. This is one of the things you're going to have to get used to here in Thailand. There's going to be a number of different numbers that will be able to sort of field your calls. But a fire is probably the most important one. Calling a fire brigade, 199. National Disaster Warning Centre, 1860. Any crime reporting you want to do? 1195. We did the medical emergency number with 1669. What about private air ambulance? Not like we really can call up private air ambulances, but there is a number for it. 02 586 7654. Additionally, you can also call the following numbers for specific emergencies: road accidents, 1146. Car theft is 1192. Taxis refusing a trip. Sorry, not a tip. But taxis never refuse a tip, okay? They might refuse a trip if they're going to be closing off or logging off or they're too far out of their zone and so on and so forth. But you can report it if you think that you're being hard done by. You can make a report. Let's put it that way. Like I would never make a report of somebody in Sukhumvit refusing to take me to put them on Ponsai Ha, which is an hour out of the city. They're just going to say that they don't take me that far. That's all right. I understand that. It's when they sort of say they'll take me that far, but for 1,000 baht, well, that's when I get a bit upset, Unwanted intruder animals, unwanted intruding animals, 911. That's the police number for America, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, 191 as well, which is the number for the the police here. Medical emergencies, 1669, yeah, we did that. 1646 and 1554 in Bangkok, okay, we did that. It's also worth noting that as of 2021, Thailand has nearly 100 hotline numbers. So I'm not going to do that video, okay? Just these numbers here should set you instead of being able to contact somebody if something goes wrong. Let's put it this way. But there is one caveat I probably also had there as well. The problem with when you have a car accident, darling, there is a procedure that we should follow here.
Darling, I have to tell you first.
Brain freeze.
When I have problem, anything, but I not call for looking for number and call for number. Okay?
Yeah.
But I just to call for Warren.
You just call me, yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a flat tire. She calls me. What else? You broke down the other day. I think the fan belt broke in the Vios, so she calls me. Expect like I have a spare one in my pocket, but you know how it goes. But yeah, so you know there are some emergency numbers that might help you out in those sort of situations. Always drop them down. If you're going to come to a foreign country, you should know these numbers anyway. I know I didn't. I had her to look after that sort of stuff. But there's one thing I would want to throw in there is, of course, car accidents. This one here becomes a bit of a weird one in a lot of respects. If you get involved in a car accident and you are the driver, I would highly suggest that you find your insurance company's phone number first. That is the first call you would make. Do not do anything else. Do not call the police. Do not call the ambulance. Well, unless of course somebody's dying on the road, you might want to call an ambulance. But ideally, call your insurance broker first. Do not, under any circumstance, give the footage from your dash cam to anybody else apart from your insurance company. Why? Because the insurance company don't want to pay out, right? If they have evidence they can exonerate you in a car accident, they're going to use that to blame the other person, right? That's how it works over here. So remember, call your insurance agent first. Once that calls, he'll advise you what to do next, or more better still, they're probably going to call the services for you anyway. So that's all the clues I can give you for that one. Anyway, we got our food coming now. Yes, got food coming now. What's this one? What's this one you order? Eh? What's this? What's this one? Gong? Kai?
Omelette.
Looks like scrambled eggs, darling. Yep. Yep. And what's this one? This one here looks like deep fried chicken. Chicken wings. Okay, good. This is quite yummy too. And number 3, we got pad thai gung, which is one of the staples that's always talked about worldwide as being quite a yummy meal. I quite like pad thai gung. It's actually quite a yummy dish.
Can finish and have this one. You know what this is?
What is this? I don't know. What is this?
For birds sleep.
Oh, birds sleep in here, yeah. You can eat? Skin, alright? I don't know. Sometimes you've got to wonder what you're eating, don't you? Anyway, so we've had lunch. 545 baht if you wanted to know how much it was. So yeah, there, 545 baht. Yeah, good food. An absolute amazing amount of foreigners here, really. And she was just saying, yeah, a lot of people come here and shoot YouTube videos. Wonder who they are. What a crazy idea, YouTube, huh? YouTube. What do you think about YouTube, darling? Crazy place. Yeah? Crazy place. Anyway, we'll just wrap it up shortly and we'll get out of here. Got to go shopping. Looks like a lot of work, really. There's another YouTuber, I'm guessing, with his camera set up here. Yeah, anyway, so there you go. Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily. And life is but a dream. There you go. I remember those things from primary school days. Is that right? Nursery rhymes. Okay, we're out of here. We'll catch up with you next video. I'm not quite sure what's on the cards. Got a whole bunch of stuff I'd like to do, but you know, settings, all the whole thing that goes with it can be difficult. But anyway, we're out of here. Yeah, map pinned down below as usual for this location. Just remember, it's called After the Rain. And you need to know that because it rains a lot in Thailand. Okay guys, peace out. Where's Rao Rao? Rao Rao? Rao Rao? Wait first. No, now. Anyway, she's got to sign off. Come. Come, darling. Come, darling.
Come for.
Come, darling.
Come for.
Come for go shopping now.
Come for what?
Oh, don't start. Don't start. Anyway, guys, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later. What do I try to do here? Trying to park us in out there? Oh, what's going on here? Bloody Mercedes drivers have got no idea how to park straight, do they? What is it with people? Anyway, bye-bye.